Okay, when it comes to food and the philosophy of light chocolate for women, getting close to nature is the key. Getting as raw as possible is the key. So what better person to speak to than the raw lady herself, Roslyn from Uttley Raw Food. Roslyn, can you tell us why you are so passionate about raw food?
Look, I love raw food because it's simple and it's easy and it gives me all the vitality and energy that I need in my life. And I can see the health benefits that come from it as well.
Yeah. And I suppose it's easy, it's always available.
It's always
Fruit and
available.
veggies.
It's seasonal, so we get variety all the time. Like there's no one season finishes and another one starts. We might have persimmons, apples, grapes, pineapples. It's always versatile.
Fantastic. So what benefits can we expect if we include more raw food in our diet?
That is so numerous. We can have, for those who are wanting weight loss is top. You know, there's not too many people that don't want to lose weight these days. And just increase of energy and the other more serious health benefits that can come about from my clients' testimonies. I have people that have been able to cure themselves of ovarian cysts, reduce cancer markers, which is a huge one, but just generally everyday problems, leaky gut symptoms, irritable bowel problems, just general everyday digestive problems.
Fantastic. So what about those people that say, what about my protein?
Look, that's a huge question, and it is the most asked question, along with where do I get my calcium. Protein is one of those hugely misunderstood problems, but with raw food you're going to get it with your spirulina, and you're going to get, there is protein in all fruit and vegetables. People just don't understand that.
Yeah, okay. And what about the sugar then? A lot of people say, I can't have too much sugar with fruit and candida.
Look, it's not the sugar. It really isn't the sugar. That's another big myth. It's really about the levels of fat that are in the diet, and the sugar just cannot get, or the glucose. Everything we eat has to be transferred into glucose in order to fuel our bodies. Now, when there's too much fat in the diet, then the glucose can't be transported through the cells, sits outside the cell, and that's where the candida is the problem. So I have had more success with candida through people eating maybe a 90% fruit diet than any other type of diet that they can try.
Well, I know myself, because Kim and I have been coming to see you, and I know I have irritable bowel in the family, and changing to just eating fruit till lunchtime, which I thought I could never do because it wouldn't satisfy me enough and it was too much sugar, I've been amazed at how settled my stomach is. In fact, more settled than it has been in years. Just
so what you just said, Fleur, is so true, and what you also said about eating so much fruit. People have been trained to think that they can only have like 3 or 4 portions of fruit per day, and when they're starting with raw, if they've got any problem in their thinking, is that they're not going to eat enough. So it's not about being hungry at all. They have to eat a lot of food, because when you remember, fruit and vegetable calorie content is half the amount of fats or animal protein type foods. So you really get to enjoy twice as much food on the raw food program. So how good is that?
Just keep eating. So when it comes to getting started then, I mean, asking people to go 100% raw can be way too much for some people. So any type of more raw food in our diet is better.
Look, I do the raw food classes here, and my whole focus is just, if I can just get each person to increase maybe 1 salad a week, because there's a lot of people out there that just are not eating fruit and veggies. So if I can inspire them with some recipes, some really simple recipes, preparing raw food couldn't be easier. So if I can just get them to increase their meals to a raw food salad, soup, sauce, stir raw, you know, that's the easy part.
Because we all know we should be eating more fruit and vegetables, but it's actually understanding how little we eat can be a shock to some people. So just to finish up then, why is this so important to you, this message? Why do you want to get this out there to people?
Because I really want people to be able to live life to the max. You know, I do personally. I'm about to head off to Hawaii and surf for 5 hours every day. I'm 55 years old. You know, I don't. If there's an anti-aging food, then it's raw. You know, because I don't sit around and just lay on a beach when I'm away. I'm surfing and walking and trekking and hiking. You know, I live life to the max on raw food blocks.
Awesome. Thanks, Roslyn.